What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the I Paint Creatures YouTube channel. I'm also known as IPC, and I always start these videos out with full gratitude, and thankfulness and grace for all of you folks stopping by. Seems like the views are going up, the comments are coming in, so we're building the community and some momentum around, just expressing myself in my visual art, and in my spoken words and my, moving in a very, metaphoric and parable way. And once again, I'm showing you right here the creaturpedia again. This is a watercolor ink sketchbook I do on my stream. I'll put the link to, if you don't know what the creaturpedia is, but basically on twitch.tv/ipaintcreatures. If you come in and you're new follow and you're excited about my art, and I use this as a way to communicate and connect and get rid of all the barriers of how we see ourselves as different, and I make you a fantastical creature, like your own Pokemon. And someone right here wanted illustration of some type of octopus or squid, right? And so this is the power of it, and I have a lot of fun doing it on the fly. It's a lot like how I love to freestyle poetry off the dome. This is like, from my imagination, and it reaches out and it gets to that deeper dimension. But I wanted to talk about a quote today on the video that is by Geri Weltzman. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And this is an artist that says, sometimes you gotta create what you want to be a part of. And I think in these times of the pandemic where we're locked down and we have some time to spend more with our families or more with ourselves and get more into the homemaking of our inner beings, our mental health and the way we keep our mindset straight and keep them calibrated, I think that's a big thing, and especially if it taps into your purpose and your will to, be alive and share what you do by, not necessarily going out in the world and putting all your energy into complaining and blaming and kind of getting yourself in the victim zone where you're like, well, how come I don't get to participate in that, and how come they don't do it this way, and then forgetting about the whole fact of being, really in gratitude for people that create things and being able to be a part of them. And also, when you start to share and be a curator of spaces and different adventures and going outside of your comfort zone, you also really get into something original, and it gets you down grounded and kind of you're rooted in your purpose, and I believe when you start to do stuff like that and you get in that social interaction of creating spaces or creating like this type of art, like I've always wanted to build a company like Pokemon, in the fact of to be real successful. And since I've worked for so many high-end illustration communication companies, I was always trying to kind of be the pleaser, where I've always believed I've had a lot of goodwill and goodness inside myself to share with the world. So even creating this creaturpedia, I've bypassed even Pokemon. Like Pokemon only has like 800 creatures in their library, and I've done over 2,000 of these ones live for people. And I'm gonna get into that NFT space, and I look forward to taking a lot of these and rendering them. And I'm showing you my 90-page book. You should get one of these. You email me at getipcsymphonybook, and I'll get one out to you. It's 90 pages of glossy creatures and sketches and paintings, but most of all my stories and a lot of what I give to the world. And I believe when you create what you want to be a part of, you start getting all those very creative hunches, intuitive leads, and original ideas, and you really start to learn who you are, especially when you curate a space and you really get in the mode of a creator, because then you have no one to blame or no one to complain about, because it's your creation in your space. And so you also get rewarded on the very positive side, right? It just starts bringing things forward that you've always deep down desired and had a focus on. And when you give and you open up, you also create the two-way bridge where you can receive, and things just naturally come and they flow, instead of trying to force it and trying to figure it out and always worrying, and then if it doesn't work out, you're just in kind of the blame and complain mode. So it's good that sometimes you gotta create, you gotta go into that creation, and then everything will start revealing itself, and reset it back to life being a fun adventure. So thank you for watching the video today, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.